What is that? Interesting. We've got an extra thing going on. Here's your grid. Why have I highlighted some of the things? Luckily, I've got the paper copy next to me. 12 answers forming a complete set are clued only sequentially. As a help there, unchecked letters are C, R and V. Alphabetize the circled letters, that'll be why then, I just highlighted them instead. Alphabetize the highlighted letters, then number them from 1 to 10. It may safely be said that if the 12 unclued answers describe the solver, then 10, 5, 9, 6, 3, 4, 5, 1, 5, 10, 7, 2, 5, 9, 8. And that's an extra line from a previous thingy that didn't need to be there. Okay. Is that like a nonogram or a P-cross thing, Irish Disney nerd? 100 by 100 is a big one. If so... I mean, I'm wondering... what else comes into it? It's going to be that or Zodiac or... Yep, that is the last bit of the instruction, the 598. Okay. Also, thank you very much to Caroline. That is one heck of a nonogram, Irish Disney nerd. Good luck. I would make a mistake about a third of the way in and not notice until it all fell apart 2/3 of the way in. Thank you very much to Caroline Harbin, who gave me this sticker. Honk. Honk. Recently, so thank you very much. Allow me to first go with all the clues, and then when I get stuck, I will be winging my way over to you. 100 by 100 Sudoku. Is that possible? It's just 10 boxes. No, that is the numbers 1 to 100, 100 times, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not fun. That's just not fun. A court performance. A court performance is one across. If you've got it, type G and the clue number in the chat. And I will be giving this one to the chat because this is a fairly straightforward one. Even Pokernuts has got this one. Happy time zone to you, Pokernuts. Hope you're doing well. And excellent work from Katus there. Excellent. Happy to have you here. Go for one. Go for one. A court performance. Court can be CT. I'm assuming... I don't actually know why court can be CT, but I'm assuming it's an abbreviation in terms of legal stuff. I don't know, but I assume it's an abbreviation in that context. A is A, CT, and a performance is an act. So there we go. We are off. Oh, a street. Oh, yes, of course, in maps and things like that. Like street, place, that sort of thing. That makes much more sense. Choose to bandage dagger's final puncture. Choose to bandage dagger's final puncture. Dagger's final is probably R, so I need a 4-letter word for choose, which is going to bandage it, sort of go around it. Yes, it is. I've just got the answer. Happy Thanksgiving for this one. I live on a court. Do the tennis players annoy you, Manic Volcanic? That would be my next comment. Go for 4 if you've got this. If you choose something, you you pick it. Now, is this going to go through the auto mod? It does! It does. Well, it's prick, as in to puncture. Did you feel a little prick? You know, when you have a vaccination, little needle prick. So it's pick with R in the middle of it for prick. There we go. Now, that could have been price. That could have been pricey. It was prick. Now, we don't know what this one is. We don't know what that one is, so that is number 5. Italian River, on the other hand, is hardly flourishing. Italian River, on the other hand, is hardly flourishing. So I'm trying to think of some Italian rivers. I can think of the Arno, A-R-N-O. And is there also the Elbe? I want to say the Elbe is in Italy, but I'm not certain. Because Elbe backwards is able. Was I ever saw able. So, would it be... hang on, no. Po. Po is another Italian river. Longest river in Italy, isn't it? The Po. On the other hand, is hardly... Okay. Or, you know, it could be this, or on the other hand, Or is sort of on the other hand. So I'm assuming it's poor, because then po and or is hardly flourishing. So I'm assuming poor. Elbit is Germany. Thank you, Alchemist. So that's going to be poor. 12, we don't know. That is... No. Dan, pay attention. Pay attenzione. No, Catus, I refuse. And not because I don't want to. I just can't stop myself. Number 12, we don't know. Number 13 goes here. Expert from Department of Education checked for typos. Expert from Department of Education checked for typos. I've got this, but I don't quite have the scanning. I think it's proofed, but I'm going to need your help telling me why. An expert is a pro. Of is of. Oh, and I'm assuming ED can be the Department of Education, so pro of the ED. But surely the Department of Education will be DE. Because I don't understand what the department is doing there if it isn't for that. Expert, pro, of, and then ed. Yeah, it says... I feel like department isn't needed there. But anyway, I'm happy with proofed. But I can't quite get the pars. 15. Decorated as the French say in tabloid, as you may recall. US Department of Education is ed. Okay. And an expert... I quite like the expert from department as being... prof, but it isn't. It's not. It's pro of ED. Of is for. I think of is of. Oh no, because then. Anyway, moving on. Decorated, as the French say, in tabloid, as you may recall. This is going to be hidden, isn't it? This is going to be a hidden, because it's going to be in tabloid, as you may, and it's probably going to be backwards. Maybe not. Decorated as the French say. Middled. Decked. No, don't know. Going to come back to that one. 16, don't know either. 18, full takes animation frame back, as one would say. An animation cell. It's going to be cell for an animation frame, you know. Animation is made up of lots of cells, C-E-L. So that backward is L. And isn't it like elocution? And then as is probably as one would say. Elocute? No, that's 7 letters. Hello, Cryptic Sunday. How are you, my friends? Hope you're doing well. How are things for you? And I keep meaning to chime in on a Sunday, and I'm usually asleep or just otherwise busy. So I never do a Sunday now. I do apologise. I probably have 3 down. That's what I was laughing at a second ago with Catus. Right, for an animation frame we sell, so put that back to Lek. A fool, an ass, an idiot. Idiot. An oaf. It's going to have cell in it, but I'm not quite sure what is going on. I'm going to move on. 20. Essentials found in compartment 6, reportedly. Essentials found in compartment 6, reportedly. Now, is 6 going to be IV? Sorry, VI, isn't it, for Roman numerals? I didn't think I said it. Well, I've done the thing. I've done the Dan already. Compartment, a tray. No, bay. You'll find that in aisle 4. You'll find that in aisle 5. You'll find that in bay 6. Basics. Those are your essentials. Go for 20. I've said it. Go for 20. I don't know what I said. I don't pay attention. 22 across. High-speed train seen returning in travel game. High-speed train seen returning in travel game. What I will say is... Bing! Go for it, Manic Volcanic. It's a hidden. It's my favourite. I did see Foggy do a crossword on Tuesday. Was it Tuesday? Tuesday, Wednesday. And there was a hidden in one of the clues. And yeah, he didn't spot it. And when he did spot it, there was just a sigh. So it's not just me. It's hidden backwards in Travel Game. Maglev, that is a high-speed train. I've never ridden a Maglev train. For those of you who have, does it feel slightly different to a normal train? Like, because you're not actually physically touching anything, are you? So is it slightly boingy? Is it like a train? Is it like a plane in that sense? Does it feel slightly different? Please do let me know. Eager to take part in synagogue. Eager to take part in synagogue. I'm happy with this one. I'm impressed you've even heard of a train, Catus. To be fair, there aren't that many maglev trains. I think there's because you have to go pretty darn fast in maglev. And also, there's got to come a point where you're not a maglev train. Like at the station, you're not, you're going to be on the rails, I assume. So I assume there comes a point where you do take off and you sit back down again. Things I hadn't considered before. Go for 25. Go for 25. I will say this. Bing! 2 in a row. That'd be that fair hollow. It's hidden in synagogue. It's a gog. I've got a really itchy nose. 25. A gog. 26. It's used in Greek, apparently. It's used in Greek, apparently. Okay, fine. Yes, Henry Hook. Accessible clues. Accessible clues is what I'll say. Well, it's still a maglev train, but there's got to come a point when it's just sat down on the rails, because you need to power it on, I assume, for it to go whoop. I'd never thought about that. Does it do it on the move? It can't. Anyway, never mind. Go for 26. Go for 26. All I'll say is this. Bing! 3 in a row. Let's say hit it again. It's used in Greek, apparently. Kappa. Yep. One of the Greek letters. Former president discovered winged victory. Okay, that's an interesting use of the word discovered, but I guess it's okay. I would want discovered to be the first and last letters, but here it is referring to just take off the first letter. So, how's your Greek mythology? I think it helps that we've just come off the back of a Greek clue. The goddess of victory. Take off the first letter and you'll get a former president. Go for 27. Goddess of shoes. It's Nike that becomes Ike. We like Ike. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know his actual... Oh, Dwight... No, Dwight D. Eisenhower? No. Who is Ike? Why can't I remember who Ike was? I like Ike. It was Dwight Eisenhower. Dwight D. Eisenhower, wasn't it? I don't know. Dwight Eisenhower. Thank you. 29 we don't know. Climbing steps to see overhead train. It's headed west. Climbing steps to see overhead train. It's headed west. Okay, yes, I've got this. His mother nicknamed all her children Ike, as I recall. Well, that must be confusing if you just shout out Ike. Ike, no, that Ike. David was either his unused middle name or his unused first name. Ah, fun, 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 fun. I've got 30. Go for 30 if you've got it in the chat. It's is going to be headed west. It's. And it's headed west, so it's backwards. And overhead, the overhead train is the L-E-L. So it's E-L, and then it's, all of which is reversed, in fact, and you get a style, which I know Hollow knows, but he has done his thing, and it still amuses me, so that's fine. And those are your climbing steps in usually in a countryside wall or something like that. 2 bishops planned to smuggle our whiskey. I'm assuming that I know this, but I don't get why the O and N are there. Go for it, Honor. Go for 32 if you've got it. I'm gonna posit that it's bourbon or bourbon because you've got 2 B's and it's going to literally smuggle our OUR is in the middle of 2 B's. But where does the on? It's use planned to mean on in a sentence. Planned is on, yeah, but that's planned the 31st of December. That's on the 31st of December. That doesn't quite work for me. I don't quite get it. This is what I want to know. Our evening plans are on. The evening's on, the evening's planned. Okay, the event is planned, the event is on. Okay, you're winning me round. Happy with that. We do this at work a lot. Can we use this in this context? Can we find a sentence where we can swap it out? If we can, we're happy with it. And we'll sit and we'll have a think. Crazy dude invested in gin and got a good deal. Crazy dude invested in gin and got a good deal. I think we need 8 letters for the answer. Crazy dude, so anagram of dude, and gin, and A, maybe? Maybe it's a type of gin. Maybe it's brandy or something. It's 6-2. So is it going to be something like milked it? Or traded up. Traded up could work because you've got crazy dude and a gin is a trap. I forget why gin is a trap. Is it but it is. It definitely is. So anagram of dude in trap, and if you get a good deal, you trade up. You get something more valuable than what you got rid of. Traded up. Type of gin. Fair enough. 39. Having the skill to make a comeback in Mediterranean Isle. Having the skill. Those of you who sold this will know why I'm giggling. Having the skill to make a comeback in Mediterranean Isle. Ere was I. Go for 39 if you got this one. The definition is a Mediterranean Isle. And if you do it backwards, you're able. Able was I, not ere was I. So, it's able backwards for Elba. Technically, I think it can be either way round on this, but I'm going to go with Elba. Because then it looks like we've got knob. And I'd like us to have knob. So we'll do Elba. But technically I think that can read either way. If you have the skill, you're able, reverse it, make a comeback, and you get Elba, which is the Mediterranean island, when Napoleon was exiled for the 2nd time. Got rid of squeaks, in wheel I began. That's quite good. Yeah, happy with that. Got rid of squeaks in wheel I began. I could do this one. Some weeks I can do them. Also, I think this is definitely on the easier side, which doesn't bother me at all. Holly's got 40. Manic's got 40. Okay, go for 40. If you get rid of squeaks, you apply a bit of WD-40. You apply a bit of grease. You oil it. So a wheel is literally the letter O because it looks like a wheel. I is I. And if you began, you led. He began the charge. He led the charge. There you go. See, that's how you do it. Sort of find a way of replacing it in a sentence. And you get oiled. 41 we don't know. Old monarch giving approval. 2-3. Oh, yes, okay, fine. Yeah. I got 44. I've got 45 as well. I've even looked ahead, and I'm well ahead of the game. I've got 44 and 45. I'll do 44, and you can do 45. 44, old is O. Why is old O? Old Testament, O in Old Testament, fine. Monarch is a king. And if you're okaying, you're giving approval. You go for 45 now. Please let me know 45. Inept, I'm wandering in shaft. Let me know the answer to that in the chat. Now, what have I done wrong? 41, that's why. It is an anagram of inept I'm. And it becomes a mine pit. 46. French engineer and diplomat. Not so excellent, by the way. French engineer and diplomat, not so excellent, by the way. Do I need to know a French person here? Probably. So I'm going to come back to that one because I'm going to have enough crossings because I can see lots of words going down. So I'm going to come back to that one. 47, we don't know. Okay, those are the acrosses. The downs. Some software in speakers section of church. Some software in speakers section of church. I'm happy with this one. We've got 3 of the letters. Can you supply the 4th? Go, just tell me the final letter. Tell me the final letter. Go for it, go for it, go for it, go for it. S is correct. There we go. It sounds like apps, A-P-S-E. So in the speaker, to us, out loud, it's a section of a church. They are apps. Small bouquet has droop in the middle. Small bouquet has droop in the middle. Okay, I've got 2 because I had forgotten that I could look at the grid. I was going, nosy, nose, if you put that in the middle of nose, that doesn't work. But I now have it now that I've looked at the grid. Go for it, Arch. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Arch. And, of course, anyone who I haven't wished Happy Thanksgiving to who is American. So it's the core, isn't it? Because it's got to be corsage. So it's sagging core. Oh, in your middle. Your middle is your core, isn't it? So core, but we put sag in the middle of it for corsage. Put that there. Now, loud duo excessively. Why is that 2? If you do something excessively, okay, if you do something excessively, you do it too much, that's T-O-O, and loud, I think, is an out loud indicator. Duo is 2, T-W-O. 4, we don't know, but that's going to be prodigal. So we know that number 9 is prodigal. So we're going to put it in. That is actually not that set of 1 to, that is a different set of numbers, isn't it? But that's okay. I'll deal with that. That's not this set of 1 to 10. It'll be fine. Enraged, 1 communist. Okay, happy with 5. Nudge a turn. What are you talking about, Kingfisher? Arch Davidson. Enraged, 1 communist. Go for 5 in the chat. 1 is I. And you've Eric the Red, Eric the Communist. A communist is red, so ired is enraged, angry. Recording. Describing a scoundrel. I'm assuming this is CAD, like a scoundrel is a CAD. And this recording must be a CD. Have you got my recording? Have you got my CD? It's not quite 1-to-1, but I'll take it. And it's describing literally going around. It's a lovely going around indicator, so I'm going to have to write that down. To go. I'm going to have to write that down and put that in my list of indicators. And a scoundrel is CAD. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Data or music. Yeah. Arsenic sulfide found in natural Georgia River. Okay. There's a lot going on here, but I think it must be Niagara. Because natural is probably N. And Georgia is G. Oh, no, maybe it's not. Arsenic. Oh. Oh, he's done it again. Hands. Hands. Where? Ah, they're over here. What clue is this? This clue is the Sprite of Shame, because I forgot it. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, from the Sprite of Shame. Hello. What clue is this, though? Well, if this is 7 up, he says, getting the clue the right way around, then this is 7 down. Right. Arsenic. Chemical symbol for arsenic, I want to say, is AR. No, or is it AS? It's AS, isn't it? Now, sulfide, it's going to have sulfur in it, so ASS. Now, natural could be NA, and Georgia could be GA. Is there a word? Nasaga. I should also look at this. Oh, I'm close, though. If there is, it's not this. But I mean, there's your Georgia. Natural. Okay, right. Let me check the chemical symbol for arsenic for a start. Arsenic is AS. Now, if it's sulfide, it's probably ASS. So if it goes there, natural Georgia. Oh, hang on. Oh, no, hang on. River. River could just be R. Hang on. Sulfide. So maybe arsenic isn't there. Sulfide could just be S, found in natural Georgia River. I'm going to have to come back to that one because it's a strange word. But we'll get there. 8 is number 1. We don't know that one yet. Stupid person expected to arrive outside North Carolina. Stupid person expected to arrive outside North Carolina. North Carolina, NC. So we're going to put NC in expected to arrive. Yes, got it. Go for 9. You did miss the can, Faddy, but just for you, it will make a random appearance in a future clue, but not 7 down. Go for it's dunce, absolutely. Why are you calling me dunce, everybody? It's due. If you're expected to arrive, you're due. Put NC for North Carolina in that. You get a dunce, a stupid person. Leave with alien around the 11th. If you leave, you go, and an alien is ET, but goet isn't a thing. Around the 11th, isn't that like the Ides? No, the Ides are the 13th and the 15th of the Roman month. Leave, go. Alien, ET. Around the 11th. Hang on, what if it's with alien around EGOT, but it isn't. It's not that. Oh, come on. It's got to be an anagram of those 4 letters, right? Now that is where I was suckered into the entire wrong parsing. The definition is leave. Alien is ET, that I had right, but the 11th is XI. 11 in Roman numerals is XI, so put XI in ET, because alien is around it, and you get the leave, exits. The human brain is fun. 14, we don't have... Do we have 14? Where's 14? Oh, blimey. Fickle. I assume that's fickle. So that was number 2. Fickle. Are these going to be? Is it the Canterbury Tales or something? 17. Please don't tell me if you spot the theme. Don't tell me. I'll get there. I don't know what that word is. 19 is number 12. Impious, I think. This is feeling like something like Canterbury Tales. impious for number 12. So I'm going to put that down there. Doesn't allow minion... Oh, wrong one. In drinker's place. Doesn't allow minion in drinker's place 20. Bar stool? Yes, because that is where you will find drinkers sitting on a bar stool. Now, doesn't allow bars. And a minion, you know, someone who you use, your minion is your tool. So that is a bar's tool. Okay, cool. Sorry, I should have given that to one. Small cooling device in pouch. Tell me about your small cooling device in a pouch. Please tell me the answer to that. 21 down. I know the answer to that. You've only got one letter that you need to tell me. Small is S. Cooling device is AC. Air conditioning. And a pouch, anatomically speaking, certainly is a sack. One part is suitable. Again, apt. So we had act earlier. Now we've got apt. Whoops. One is A. Part is PT, and that is suitable. Examine old soldier. Examine old soldier. Oh, I should be able to get this. Vet. Of course, it's a double definition. An old soldier's a vet. And if you examine something closely, you vet it. Boss seeing strike to be reactionary. Boss seeing strike to be reactionary. That's to react, isn't it? To respond. Where are we? 28. Knob. This could be an L, of course. Strike is K. To be reactionary. I feel like it must be to be... Ah, that's not a bad shot. Sort of something that is embossed. So it's... boss is a knob. Checks out. I can't tell if that's a joke about your boss, if you have one. I do not know. But boss is a knob. Checks out. Yeah, he's just an absolute sod. To be reactionary. Oh, hang on. Strike is bonk, and it's reactionary, so it's reversed. Reactionary is a reversal indicator, so it's bonk backwards. Have you ever bonked backwards? It becomes knob. Honestly, the filth. Almost tried to grab kindergarten's child's wheels. Almost tried to grab kindergarten child's wheels. 31. Okay, so it's trike. Almost tried, so take off the last letter of tried, and kindergarten must be K, as in pre-K, in that abbreviation. Put K in that, you get a trike. Half of us remain unsettled in defeat. Half of us remain unsettled in defeat. 33. Okay, well, I know what it must be. Yes, I've got it. Go for 33. Boss. A raised ornamentation on a belt or a shield, like a stud. Arch. Go for an arch. Yes, a little nubbin, little knob. It's append. Yes, absolutely. Half of us is just you, so take half of us. That's you. If something is unsettled, like a bill, it's pending, so remain unsettled is penned. And defeat is append. 34. Is this one nasty? Don't know. Mostly crowded hideaways. Yes, I'm happy with that one. Mostly crowded hideaways. Well, let's just go for it. It's dense. Dense, but it's most of that, so take out the last letter. And you get dens for the hideaways. Portion of occupied German border. Portion of occupied German border. Go for that in chat. We're streaming through this one, literally. Yes, indeed. Bing! It's hidden. It's a hidden in occupied German, unoccupied German, and its edge, which is a border. Soft, wet dirt sent back in garbage site. Ah, okay. A little bit of music knowledge required here, and a little bit of wet dirt knowledge required here. Go for 38. Yes, indeed, Arch. Yeah, yep, it's mud. That's your wet dirt, and soft is piano in music. All that backwards. You get a dump. Floral reef that is left over, that is a lay. So that is backwards with L. So IE is, that is id est in Latin. L for left. And you get IEL, all backwards for lay. And meet puzzle writer. That's me, that's I, in middle of the street. So street is ST, put I in that, and you get sit. And I'm assuming if you meet, you sit. We met at the table, we sat at the table. You can definitely meet and sit, that's fine. Okay. 7, do we have 7? No. If I had to guess, nude. Number 12 is, nope, tragic. Ennui, maybe? Decorated, as the French say in tabloid, as you may recall. Okay. Decorated might be in and then something. No, it can't be ennui because that ends UI, doesn't it? Okay. 16. Sad. Sid. Sod. Said. Sud. Okay, we got to get this one. 18. Full. Okay, idiot. Okay, idiot. So it is idiot with cell in it. Okay. So we get idiot. Oops. Idiolect? What is an idiolect? Is that a thing? Idiolect. An individual's own distinctive form of speech. Well, there you go. So I went away from it because I'd never heard of it. So it is cell backwards in idiot. Never heard of it, but there we go. 29. Regal. Recalcitrant. I don't quite know how you say it, but that is number 7. Because that's a word. Style, bourbon, traded up, Elba, oiled, 41. Do we have 41? Useless. Okay. So these are all sort of negative adjectives, aren't they? Okay, here we are. Helps if I do that. French engineer and diplomat, not so excellent by the way. So less. I feel like this is going to be a person. Not so excellent, less E, because excellent can be E. By the way is PS. Is there a lesseps? To the Google. Lesseps. Ferdinand de Lesseps, a French diplomat and later developer of the Suez Canal. There we go. De Lesseps. So I'm happy with that. Number 11. Given that it's going to be nasty for 34 down, let's just put that in. So that's nasty, which is number 6. So therefore, I assume that is dirty for number 11. I've got no idea what's going on, though. 3, 4. Which is number 9. Hang on. No, yeah, I've got 4 and 9 the wrong way around. Oh, I just haven't written it down. Prodigal. 8 is number 1. I'm assuming that's unreliable. Don't tell me that's nude. I was going to be rude. Unreliable. Not quite convinced, but let's go with unreliable. Unchecked letters are C, S, and C, R, and V, weren't they? Seven down is very wrong. I've currently got vulgar. Oh no, it can't be vulgar. What's next? 17. I do, and that's just not right. 17. Yeah, I did. I'm coming back to it anyway. Don't tell me that's nude as a guess. I had nude as there because I think it might end up actually being nude. That's going to be quite funny. 17. 17. Asocial. Asocial is number 4. What have we got next? 33, 34, 36, 37, 38, 42, 43. Okay, going back to the top. So 7. Don't tell me that's nude. 16A is a number. Number 8. Sad. Okay. It's got to be rude, right? Because it's not going to be nude, it's going to be rude. What's this? 12, number 10. But we know that the unchecked letters are C, R, and V. So that's going to be craven. Because that uses unchecked letters that are C, R, and V. So that's craven, as in cowardly. That's number 10, craven. Right. Garni, like bouquet garni. That's decorated, as the French say. So that's garni. In rag, in tabloid, in rag, and it's, as you may recall, so it's all reversed. Garni. It is rude, is it? Okay, so that is rude. I could put that in now. So that gives us realga, which is not a word that I've heard of. So tell me why that is realga. Arsenic sulfide found in natural Georgia river. Oh, natural is real, Georgia is GA, and river is R, and so realga must be a type of arsenic sulfide that I've not heard of. There we go. So that's realga. I need to put in rude as number. Where are we? It's 4 across. Rude is number 5. Have I got them all down? I've got all of them. So they're all negative things. I filled in the grid. I feel like I still have something that I haven't filled in, but I'm looking down all these clues and I'm seeing something written by all of them. There we go. So let's now put all these in alphabetical order. So what I'm going to do is just write them all and then let Excel do that for me. So it says, it may safely be said that if the 12 unclued answers describe the solver, hey, then, and then I've got all this, and then so we should get something just reading down here. So that's B-E-N-R-Y. Okay, and now let's put these in alphabetical order. How do I do that when the thingy is so small? Can't see where I normally find it. Hang on one second. Sort and filter, sort A to Z. Okay. And then, so those letters, you're no Boy Scout. You're no Boy Scout. Okay. So what is that referencing, please? Because these are the opposite of Boy Scout merits. There are 12 principles a Boy Scout lives by, which is considered Scout law. Trustworthy, so that'd be unreliable. Loyal, which would be fickle. Helpful, useless. Friendly, asocial. Courteous, rude. Kind. Oh no, kind must be rude. Courteous must be pious, maybe. Obedient, recalcitrant. Cheerful, sad. Thrifty. Ooh, not sure, but brave is going to be craven, clean is going to be dirty, and reverent must be prodigal. So, nasty. They're not in order. No, they're not in order. The last few are in the right order. Yeah, because why are we giving them as 1 to 12 then? Trustworthy is not the opposite of nasty, though. And it definitely gave number 1 as unreliable. Hang on. Did I... Why are these in a different order? I sorted them. Oh, he's... yeah, okay, right, hang on. Undo. There we go. Put... You're no Boy Scout, basically. I sorted them. And so you're... So, there we go. Trustworthy, unreliable, loyal, fickle. There we go. They're all in the right order now, but I'm going to redo it. Oh, except I can't because Excel is its own thing. But anyway, we are no Boy Scout. That is the answer. And that explains all the negative things and merit badges. That is Without Merit by Henry Hook. Muppetry. Absolute muppetry going on at the end there. This is Without Merit by Henry Hook from the puzzle book. Google Realgar. Okay. So this is from Cryptic All-Stars. I'll bring up the website in a second. If you want to buy the book, crypticallstars.com. You can buy a physical book, but if you email the contact on the website, I forget his name. He sold me PDFs because he doesn't do shipping to the UK because he's US based, which is absolutely fine. But he did sell me. The PDFs. So let's bring that up. So it's Cryptic All Stars. This is where I've got it from. I'm currently working our way through book 2. Where are we? So that's out of left field. I haven't done those. Are these also? I don't know whether those are normal Cryptic Crosswords or not, but anyway, we're doing the Cryptic All Stars, and we're currently in Cryptic All Stars Volume 2. And we're slowly working our way through them. A Realgar. Oh, wow. That is pretty. That's pretty. That is a lovely, lovely crystal. That's very pretty. That's a colour and a half. But incredibly toxic. Just like me. Pretty, but incredibly toxic.